Hey everybody, it's Danielle with Wild Tree, and I have a couple of things going on tonight. I made one of our make fresh meals. It's the creamy chicken marsala, and it's actually really easy. It's kind of heating through towards the end. So basically, I've discovered that mushrooms and spaghetti, or what is it, Italian seasoning, go really well together. The aroma was amazing. So I chopped up a bunch of mushrooms, threw it in there with this, oh my gosh, can you imagine? Basil pesto grapeseed oil. So that went in there, and some spaghetti seasoning, and everything cooked through, and I added some garlic galore. So these are the two seasonings, the hearty spaghetti blend and the garlic galore. And then I cooked the chicken, and instead of doing just like regular chicken pieces, it said a pound of chicken. Okay, so check this out. It said, this is the recipe, it said to do 4 chicken breasts, about 1 pound. I go to the store and I get a big thing of chicken breast. 1 chicken breast weighed a pound. So I don't know where they're buying their chicken breast, but this is really huge. So anyways, I sliced it up because it's just, to me, I like to eat little bits of chicken, and rather than have to worry about cutting it up and having it cook evenly through without one end drying out. So then I cooked the chicken in the oil as well, added that all in there, and oh yeah, let's get some wine in there. So we have some marsala, and then added some heavy cream, and some tomatoes, and this thing is making a mess, splattering everywhere. Anyways, it's just about done. I've got some pasta cooking. So while this is kind of finishing up or cooling off so I can eat it, I'm going to put together a workshop meal. This is probably the last one I have actually out of the 10 that I did. Typically you do all of the workshop meals, all 10 meals all at once, and you put them in the freezer and you take them out whenever you want, but I have a small freezer and couldn't fit them all in. So this is the last one from this workshop that I purchased a while ago, and then I'll start on my next one. So this is, what is this one called? The Simple Family Pot Roast. So that's what I'm going to put together. It's just going to take me a minute. So basically I have my 3-pound chuck roast, which was on sale at Vons. Yay, best way to do it. I've got my onion chopped up. It just took me a minute. And then I'm going to add the Tuscany bread dipper. Oh no, that's the rancher steak rub. And the Tuscany bread dipper herb blend. So, see if I can read these. You've got some Italian blend, some thyme, some basil, oregano, rosemary, tomato, and garlic. And for this one, this is actually one of the best sellers. This stuff is really good. It's has a little bit of a kick to it, so it's a tiny bit spicy, but it's great on steaks. So this has some sea salt, black pepper, oregano, allspice, cinnamon, cloves, and ginger. And I believe, well, this one doesn't say, but this one's gluten-free. So anyways, that's all going to go into this freezer bag. Get this big old chunk of meat. So let's get you in there. And I've already got the label on there so that when I defrost it, I'll know exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to go in the crock pot for several hours, and then I'll make a side of vegetables to go with it. And it'll be a really good dinner. Some onions. Get rid of that baby. Wash my hands real quick. Okay, let's see. So I put 2 tablespoons of the Tuscany bread dipper blend and 1 tablespoon of the rancher steak rub. I can find my tablespoons. Okay, so it's one of these. Come on. That goes in there. And 2 of these. Oh, it won't fit. So these don't have any preservatives or byproducts or anything, so they do tend to clump a little bit because they don't have the wheat that's usually in a lot of those spice blends that are out there on the market. They add a wheat to it to help it not clump together, which these don't have. So you might experience that a little bit, and it's totally fine, totally normal. It doesn't mean that it's dried up or messed up. Let's see, let me pick that up. Oh, I need to get you guys to the other side. Okay, so this is going to go in my freezer. I'm going to put it in a second baggie so that if something gets punctured, it's not going to go through and mess up my meat. And there you have it. You know, could you imagine with these workshop meals? It's really cool. So you spend a little bit of time and, you know, a couple hours putting together 10 meals. But you've only messed your kitchen up once. You clean it up, you're done, you're ready to go, and you know, you go to make dinner, and it's not nearly the hassle, not nearly the mess, and there's not a whole lot to think about. You know, you might have to maybe roast some vegetables or saute some vegetables or steam them or whatever as a side, but the main part is already done, and this is going to go in the crock pot, I don't know, next week, 2 weeks, whenever I decide to do it, and dinner will be ready when I get home from work, except for maybe, I might probably just steam some vegetables for this one. So, now to my dinner. I've cooked some noodles. I think this is fettuccine or linguine or something. Ooh, that's a lot. And get my Marsala going here. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell this. It really smells good. Chicken on there and a little bit more sauce. Around, let you see that. And that's dinner. So, I think that's about it tonight. You guys have a good night. Cheers, and I'll see you next time. Bye.